Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak 2. I didn't do too much off-screen. I did do a little bit here. Main thing I did was add this, which reduces delay after using an S-craft. Since I depend on his Van's S-crafts quite a bit, seemed like a good mix for him. Added freeze to, she the one I added freeze to? Yeah, added freeze to her. And did I also add freeze to you?
I'll work my magic.
It's something with you. I've already forgotten what. Doesn't look like it was freeze. Maybe it was sphere too. But those were the main things I did off screen. Didn't do anything new with equipment or anything. So, we must be nearing the end of fragments. Last time was gut-wrenching. Rin has been through a lot. Horrible, unspeakable things. And she had a regression moment where one of her alter personalities jumped into the fray to try to protect her.
Well,
Kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. I think Rin's been through enough, thank you, and she seems to have come up pretty well-adjusted, or as well-adjusted as you could expect a survivor of trafficking to come out on the other side. So I don't like it when she has these flashbacks to what happened to her when she was like 5 years old. Okay, terminal, investigate. This will continue the story. Let's see if we're close to the end of fragments or not. I do not know what the Oathbreaker is up to. It just boggles the mind. Van's group set about inspecting the terminals with Rin. Despite having some inkling as to what they might find, the truth still shook them to their core. We're dealing with biological weapons, I'm guessing? DGE cult. Just like we thought. But D there for G cult. A cult of religious fanatics engaged in devil worship. They committed numerous atrocities across the continent. This place was but one of many of their research facilities. Is this Paradise? I thought Paradise was someplace else. Paradise is where they held her and the other children who were sexually abused. Of whom I think she was the only survivor. Before their destruction 12 years ago, more than 70% of this island housed their massive lodges. Ooh. Why did you come here if you knew this? I was held in one of them. Its name was Paradise. This is where Paradise was. No, no, no. You should not have come here. Okay, let's continue. Also, the reputation as being rather lighthearted, but it deals with some really grim themes. Often. And child abuse is only one of the themes that it is dealt with. Oh, Rin. I'm so sorry. A name exists in Marduk's database. They said to be the most ruthless of the cult's lodges. Children from all over Sumeria were kidnapped and brought here as test subjects, wherein they fell prey to all manner of abuse. The location data for these lodges weren't admitted, however, so the fact they were once here was unbeknownst to me. Guess that explains why so much of this island was off limits. The abandoned village and the mines must have been theirs too. Anyway, I'm sorry. Those sick bastards. I'd heard rumors, but I didn't know all the details. Guessing that's how your other personality came about. I'm tearing up a little bit. This is awful. Yes. Cross was one of several children who endured the same kind of abuse I did. And all of those other children didn't make it. It's why I absorbed their personalities into me, so that I could protect what was left of myself. Cross was my final stronghold, the knight who would always protect me, no matter what. In previous games, the implication was none of those children were real, Ren. But if this makes you feel better, believe they were real. You absorbed their personalities? I didn't know that was possible. It was a side effect of a special drug made with that herb over there. It's called Planmora grass. I didn't recognize it in its preserved state, but yes, more Planmora grass. Eventually, all of this culminated in the experiments conducted in Crossbell. Although the ones they carried out here weren't exactly in line with the cult's normal doctrine. I must have gotten the idea from transplanting personalities, from what happened with Ren. Is that possible? Because the Zero Child was in production. I'm not sure that's the word. For centuries. Are you saying that's what happened to you? You pretty obviously have. I think Katra was here too. I was pretty sure Katra was a victim of the D therefore G cult. But it seems like it might have been one of the lodges here. The Norograss causes reactions in the human psyche. Are they trying to artificially induce multiple personalities? Seriously? What the hell? The evidence of the cult's insanity continues to mount. Yeah, the deranged shit this lodge pulled off was off the charts, even compared to the others. It's like they were trying to play God. Or, well, I guess play devil might be more accurate in their case. It's the only conclusion that makes sense when I think back on everything they've done. Then, when we arrived here, the Planmora grass began resonating with Cross, who I had buried deep in my psyche. And then I relapsed. You would have thought that, after all this time, you'd find out the cult was using this kind of technology. There's likely much we've yet to uncover about them. During the purge operations, their subjugation was given priority over search and seizure. It goes to show how big a threat they were. Unfortunately, that opened the door for Armada and the Gardens to pick up where they left off. Okay, so we found all these files. But what did Harwood expect us to do with all of this? The only thing we've learned is that the cult was on this island. Harwood was part of Ouroboros because the Oathbreaker is mentioned way back in the Crossbell games. Maybe before, I can't remember. So he was part... Ouroboros helped break up the cult, is what I'm trying to say, and they rescued Ren, which is how she became an enforcer there. So why would he go on to create the Gardens based on the D therefore G cult if he was part of the group that dismantled the cult? What is he trying to do? And they did say he'd gone rogue. Which is why the enforcers are chasing him down, even though he's high up in the hierarchy. Okay, lots of threads still floating about. I'm not sure what's happening. But let's continue. There's no way he didn't already know that. Well, we've learned that whatever he's planning involves me somehow. Yes, and that's disturbing as heck. Yeah, but that doesn't explain why he needs the rest of us here. You Van, or the conduit for a demon. I'm not sure what's up with Katra. 2 survivors of the Gardens are with us. The Gardens were based on the D therefore G cult without the demonology, essentially. Just torture of children. There are some really dark themes in this game, and they all seem to be culminating right here. I should say this series of games. Katra.
Hey, what's wrong?
Are you okay? You're burning up.
I'm fine. Really, this is... nothing.
Bull, we're taking you back to the villa right now.
We should call Esmeralda too.
Anne's group went back to the villa and carried Katra up to one of the rooms. Before long, night began to fall, and the other guests gradually returned to the villa as well. This put Van and his assistants on guard, but no one seemed interested in pursuing them any longer. They surmised that the guild had spread word about the poison gas emitters. They negotiated with various groups to designate responsibility for finding the devices. And just before sundown, all of them had been removed. How do you know all of them are gone? We'll take your word for it, I guess. They are bracers. With the misunderstanding surrounding Van and Harwood cleared up, the other groups concentrated their efforts on tracking down the Oathbreaker. Now that the threat of assaults from all sides had subsided, Van's group could enjoy a nice, quiet dinner in peace. After that, they decided to discuss their next move, in light of Katra's sudden illness. Back in Elaine's and Zin's debt I go. Yeah, he has a thing about not being in anybody's debt or owing anyone any favors. We really owe them. I'm amazed they were able to successfully negotiate all those different groups. Never underestimate the miracle-weaving abilities of high-ranking bracers. I think you can all finally take it easy now. I suppose so, although I'm still concerned for Mr. Salison. Under normal circumstances, I would diagnose it as fatigue, brought on by extreme duress. Yeah, I don't buy that for a second. Me neither. He hasn't been himself ever since we came to the island. Right. He was spacing out left and right. I admit I don't really think much of it at first. We were all thrown off balance by that stupid tour. I've got a question for you, Van. Oh, and you too, super schoolgirl. Hate to be blunt, since I get that this is a delicate subject, but I gotta know. Is he just like you guys? Huh? Wait, are you suggesting? Is this about what Katra said back in the Genesis Tower?
You... went through all that too, Van?
Sorry for not coming clean about this sooner, Katra. You ain't like me, though. You picked yourself back up and started a new life. You've even got a family, and a nice one at that.
I wouldn't say he's just like us. We all went through different things. Not that I've ever checked with him about it, of course. It's just my gut feeling. He never brought it up again after that one time. Believe it or not, there was a Katra alongside Cross and I in that lodge. But they're definitely not the same person. That much I'm certain. But are they the same personality? The real Katra is dead, and this other Katra is someone who absorbed their personality the way you absorbed Cross's? I'm sorry we keep bringing this stuff up. No need to apologize. I don't mind answering questions when the situation calls for it. One thing I do know is he's got to have some connection to this island. We can ask him more about it when he wakes up.
Van, everyone!
He's gone.
Nothing detected within this vicinity. He does not appear to be here either.
Oh
Oh no is right. My CP battery, no! Miss Archette? Why are you so out of breath? Something wrong?
no! It's Catra! He's gone missing!
I went to get him a change of towels and some water. And when I got back, he was gone. But how? We were all downstairs. It's not like he could have jumped all the way down from the 3rd floor. You don't think he was kidnapped, do you? I don't think so. Patra woke up and then immediately turned Theo and Zeros off. He also turned off his interlink, so Theo is unable to track his location. He turned you off? Why would he do that? Maybe he didn't want to be followed for some reason? It might be related to what we were discussing a moment ago. Yeah, I bet you're right. We better hurry and find him before he does something he might regret. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to tag along as well. Oh, I just removed some of your quartz, girl. I guess I have to re-quartz you. I'm already involved at this point, and I'm not about to turn away. Not now. Since this is almost certainly Harward's doing, I'd like to have a hand in stopping it. Thank you, Ren. Feel better having you with us. Me too, actually. Theo and Zeros will accompany you as well. Woof. Yeah, we can use every hand and paw we can get. All right, let's go get our kiddo back. Might take us a while to track him down, though. Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover outside, but he can't have gone too far. For now, let's search the resort and the area around it. I'll ask the staff and the other guest if they've seen him. Please, do whatever you can to find him. Oh, I found him. He's right here.
Calling to me. I can hear them. I have to go to them. That's my...
Why, hello there, my friend. I've been waiting for you.
That sounds like Harwood.
You're...
It is.
You're finally awake. Very good. The truth should now be staring you in the face. You understand that you're not exactly a normal kid, yes? We are now entering the climax of my grand theatrical crime, of which you will be taking center stage. The spotlight is all yours, so dazzle us with a performance for the ages.
Catra, where could he have gone?
I think it's safe to assume the Oathbreaker has something to do with his sudden disappearance.
Probably worth checking out any of the suspicious places we already visited.
Well, I would like to go inside. Let's see. Looks like there's people we can talk to there. Rest assured, we will do whatever we can to help with the search. I'd like to tell you don't worry about a thing, but we can't make any guarantees. Oh yeah, and if something unexpected does come up outside the villa, you'll have to let us handle it. Can you promise me that? That's for the best. If you ran ahead and landed yourself in danger, then we'd have 2 runaways to rescue. I understand. I'll leave all the outside stuff to you then. In the meantime, I'll take another look around the inside of the villa. If you need any assistance at all, just know the hotel staff is at your beck and call. We don't have any specific leads, but we've got a few ideas about where he might be. Are you and Zen going to help too? Yes, of course. We'll be limiting the scope of our search to the general area, however. We're concerned about security around the villa. A handful of monsters showed up earlier today, so someone needs to be here in case more show up. Knowing that both of you are here will put everyone at ease, I'm sure. We've moved our guests around to different rooms to ensure swift evacuation if the need arises. With what? Nothing works. Your boats don't work, your airship doesn't work. I understand that may prove to be an inconvenience to you, and I do apologize for that. It is no trouble at all. In fact, I believe that was a wise course of action. Please wait here for us, Asmare, and try not to worry too much. I'll try. Just be careful out there. Right. We'll be back with Katra before you know it. You're going to have quite the story if you survive, and she is writing it. Oh, hey there, everyone. Evening, Marielle. Looks like you're about to get down to business. You know it. I'm putting together a summary of everything that happened today. Not for an article per se, but more so I can make sense of it in my head. It might come in handy down the line, too. I see. That's a very journalistic approach. We did have a question, though, if you don't mind. Have you seen Katra anywhere? Sorry, I've been too focused on my own work to pay any attention. Why? Is something the matter with him? That's one way to put it. Let us know if you do end up noticing something. Got it. Oh, and about those invitations you got? The Oathbreaker's plan from the start was to lure you guys out to Nimith Island. That tells me that whatever it is he's truly after must be closely related to you. So get in touch if you bump into any trouble. I'll come running as fast as I can. And take pictures! Thanks, Muriel. You're really starting to sound like a full-fledged reporter. Oh, he looks skeptical, doesn't he?
All right, let's move.
All the guests we couldn't find in the afternoon came back safely. Thank goodness. I sure would love to know where they were and what they were doing, though. Miss Teresa and the Bracers did touch on it a bit, so I guess I'll just swallow my questions for now. Or will I? After everything we've gone through today, I'm feeling a lot gutsier than before. Ah. You two popped in here. Walter, Retsy, I wondered where you got off to. Drinking away without a care in the world, are we? You know it. Up for a glass, Rin? I could go for a cup of tea. If we had time to be loitering around, that is. Did the man make his move at last? We don't have any proof, but most likely, yes. Don't either of you have any idea where he is or what he's doing? We ain't entirely in the dark. But the guy's got so many sinister tricks up his sleeve, there's no telling which one he'll pull out. Whatever the case, you may rest assured that he'll wrongfoot us with something especially wicked. Agreed. I sure have a lot of faith in his evil side. Look, if we knew where he was going to pull, we'd have already gone and nabbed him by now. But don't fret, darlings. We'll be sure to get revenge after he does away with you. Like hell you will.
Well...
So, are you off to tear him a new one? If the circumstances demand it. Well, either way, it's good to have you back to your old self again, Rin. It certainly is. Thanks, you two. Our current batch of visitors to the villa all have such an imposing air about them. No matter the circumstances, the fact that you are our valued guest remains unchanged. York and Amia seem to have regained their good spirits as well, much to my relief. We prepared a delicious dinner to help make your stay a more pleasant one to remember, so please, enjoy. According to the notes, we ate already, but thanks. There's somebody outside over here. You! Cassim! It may be in our best interest to tell you this. I spoke with Mr. Thorndyke earlier, after our communications were re-established via satellite. So why do we not have the National Guard or equivalent here then? After receiving my report on the situation here, he went and conferred with the Calvardian authorities. You do know the daughter of the president is here? A temporary decision was then reached to have my men and I contain the situation on behalf of the Navy. I see. That should come as a relief to the others in the villa. Yes, all things considered, however, we won't be taking action in earnest until tomorrow. So either way, we still gotta make it till morning. As of yet, our risk management AI has maintained maximum alert levels. Its analysis suggests the Oathbreaker's activity will come to a head tonight. Extreme caution is a must. I will be watching you once more, Farida. Show me your inner flame is as it ought to be. Understood. Just you wait and see, Cassim. A little hard to see when we're out there. There's someone on the beach. People over here. Oh, I did see the Dominions. The guild caught us off on things. Sounds like you wrapped things up with the research lab. Celis, Leon, thank you for helping earlier. We would have been goners if it hadn't been for you purifying us. Didn't take long for another problem to crop up, though. Now you mention it, I didn't see Katra around. The oath-breaking bastard's at it again, huh? Should have figured he had more on his agenda. The curse on that facility reeks of his handiwork anyway. You touch on quick. Celis and I felt there was a chance that an average person might wander in there after the fact. So we went back and purified the rest of the building, for good measure. Wow, Dominion sure are quick on the draw. Too bad we couldn't purify the world of those snakes over there. You mean Retsy and Walter, don't you? You can almost feel the daggers you're glaring at one another. And impressions of you aside, your former colleagues are most certainly on our list of individuals to watch out for. Anyway, I'll check and see if that curse is still lingering around someplace. You just focus on getting Stalison back. Don't screw it up. As if we need your blessing. Come what may, we will find Mr. Salison. Is it Salison? I don't know. I never called him by his last name. Oh, who's over here? Did I talk to you guys? An interesting group over here. Oh, hello there, everyone. This has been a strenuous day for all of us, so we're winding down early for the evening. Yeah, we heard you were having a rough go of it, too. Looks like things are settling down, though. And you even made a new friend along the way. Do I need your permission to keep them company? At any rate, once night fell, the rest of the guests staying at the villa returned en masse. Whatever's going on between you has nothing to do with me, but I take it you've reached some sort of temporary truce? That being the case, can we assume that there will be no dangers to us tonight? No, you cannot. Sorry, but no guarantees. That could have been more tactless. Are you trying to make us panic? I'm a bit lost in the situation, but it's plain to see that you're still hard at work. Just try to be careful, all right, everyone? Thanks, Nina. Sorry to worry you so much. If there's anything at all we can do to help, don't hesitate to let us know. It's important that we depend on one another in these times of crisis.
Right. We'll keep it in mind.
I want to talk to Nina. I can tell by your expression that something serious is going on. Please be careful. It would be awful if any of you wound up getting hurt. That's all? You know anything about what's going on, Nina? Because you are definitely suspicious. It's probably an Erebonian spy or something. Oh? Salison not with you? It's Salicion, isn't it? Salicion? I have the accents in the wrong place. He's relaxing in his room, I assume. Understandable. Today's just been one unthinkable event after another. We should at least be able to enjoy a peaceful meal together, now that the immediate danger is past.
Well...
What about you, Mr. Director? How did everyone on the film crew... Oh, I had everyone in the film crew eat ahead of time. They should be resting in their rooms about now. There's no telling what tomorrow may bring, but you can be sure we'll continue to put our best foot forward. Good thing we had him and not Gotti here. Although Gotti would have been a hoot. Oh, somebody's over here? On the balcony? Well, hello. I did not know she was here. Oh, that's hysterical. I'm at the end of my rope here. Oh, great. What could you possibly want now? Beat it before you spoil my booze. It sounds like she's several drinks in. Thanks to you free, feculent fixers and bracers. Every last one of my lackeys have been put out of play. And then there's those Hayway goons. All they did for our alliance was put some measly funding before leaving us in the dirt. Almada's legacy should be mine. How do I keep jumping from one dumpster into another? Nothing left to do but drown my sorrows. I'll drink every last drop of beer this villa's got. Pricier the better. Well, probably safe to say she doesn't know where Katra is. Let's scram before she starts ranting and raving at us again. Every time I think about what happened today, it pisses me off all over again. Imagine her saying that with a drunk accent instead of me shouting. Here's that word again. You feculent fixers, bracer, and hayaway goons better yuck it up while you can. One day, I'll have you begging in tears for your miserable lives. Girlfriend, how did you go through grad school and get a doctorate and turn out like this? I mean, seriously. Where do mad scientists come from? I don't understand how they have all that education and this is what happens to them. I mean, seriously. The people at the end, it looks like, are those for goons? Not quite. Oh, I thought you guys were on the beach. You were not. Phew, that restaurant downstairs sure hit the spot. It's like the flavors washed all my worries away. Yeah, today was rough and all, but a good meal never fails to make everything better. So full. Can feel myself falling into a food coma. Kinda sucks that we didn't get to fish today, though. Oh well, I guess there's always tomorrow. How can you be so blasé about this, Shannon? Now is not exactly the time to be fooling around. There's no telling when another monster will start rampaging our way. We don't even know if we'll be able to return to the mainland. The whole situation is just bizarre. Oof, you're right. Sorry. Still, you should try to relax a little in that, It's not every day we get to come to a place like Nemeth Island. Try to make as many good memories of it as we can. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Cal. I don't know, that sounds like a pretty tall order. Wait, are there two people in Arrow? Let's go next door. Let's not go next door. Let's go to the other next door. Oh, but our computer's here. Well, why are these guys in our room? I am confused. Oh, darling, I understand how you feel, but you need to make sure your body gets enough rest. The wound may be shallow, but it's still an injury. Sorry, dear. The communication issues are almost ironed out, so I'll take a break soon. You and Amia need to rest as well. I heard you kept yourselves busy helping out with the villa. Look at us worrying for each other so much that we forgot to think about ourselves. I can't tell you how glad I am that you're okay. Why don't we have a family night together? Just you, me, and Amia. That sounds like a wonderful idea. No monsters invited. I can breathe easier now that my husband's injuries have stabilized. Today has been eventful in the worst sort of way. Hopefully, nighttime will bring us some relief. It's not like monsters prowl around at night at all. Actually, I wanted to talk to him. He's now appeared in several games. He was in... Was he in... Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 run together a little bit for me sometimes. So I can't remember if he was in 3 and 4 or if he was just in one of the two. I do remember he was in the last Daybreak game having a meal at the Eastern restaurant in Calvart. I'm sorry that you had to switch rooms with us, by the way. Oh, that's why you guys are in our room. Okay. They did say they switched people around, now that I think about it. They made a lot of extra work for the staff, too, but my wounds are doing much better now, thanks to their care. No problem. Answered that question. I was curious. Let's see. Oh, these are the kids. It was really nice of you to worry about me, York. It's not that big a deal. I'm just happy you're feeling better. Sorry for everything you went through, though. This was supposed to be your vacation, but now you're going to have to bring back bad memories. That's not true at all. I got to make friends with you, didn't I? Plus, we had a lot of fun stargazing last night, and dinner was super yummy, too. Huh, if you really think so, then I guess it's okay. That reminds me, though. I wonder where that gray-haired guy from yesterday went just now. Oh, yeah, he looked like he wasn't feeling so good. I hope he's okay. They saw him. My daddy had us really worried, but in the end, I'm glad we came to Nimith Island. I made friends with York, and I got to go stargazing. Gray-haired guy from last night looked like he wasn't feeling so good, though. I hope he's okay. You guys saw Katra. Where did he go? You're looking for the guy who helped us stargaze yesterday? We saw him a bit ago. He's kind of stumbling around like he was in pain or something. Emmy and her parents are doing better, so that's good. But now I'm worried about him instead. Great. Doesn't say where he was stumbling around. Wasn't there a maid here? Oh, there she is. Ran right by her. I've taken the liberty of moving some of your luggage to account for the change in room assignments. In other news, our communications have been restored. How things will play out from here, however, is still up in the air. As such, we will be conducting inspections of our facilities to ensure our guests can rest properly. Another supermaid. Oh, the guide. Good evening. Oddly quiet tonight, isn't it? Usually you can hear more insects chirping. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Anyway, in light of everything that happened this afternoon, Mr. Morley and I will be patrolling the area. Here's hoping there isn't any more trouble afoot. That looks like it for people. Wait, there's somebody at the far end there? We go down there? See who that is? I'm not sure we can get to where they are from here. Oh, we can. If there's anyone here. Oh, it's you. Of course you'd be off by your lonesome. It is faint, but certain. You seem in a hurry. Is this truly the place to be loitering? Think carefully. Otherwise you'll find yourself with a dearth of time and a wealth of regrets. Whoa. He always says something as cryptic as possible, doesn't he? Oh my god, what are they doing at the altar? Okay, I'm going to go to... Whoops, wrong thing. I'm going to go to the airship landing first. Because they have a this. Now, is this one where I can get all my wishes? Up. Wrong one. This thing. Hey, look. It could have. I mean, kind of, if you're not really paying attention. Just looking for something about that size and shape. Can we go to the garden? Use device. Shouldn't need this, but we'll do it just in case. Purchase modify items. Buy items. Boy, we have plenty of tear bombs, that's for sure. Oh, I can make more tear bombs. That would be cool. Wow, I can make a lot of them. Let's not make that many. Too. What does the yellow pendulum do? Conceal a mute. Yeah. It's nice, but I have one that isn't equipped. Pearl bracelet. Conceal. I can make some defense twos. Oh, that's nice. Or a defense two, as the case may be. Of course, I can't make any attacks, darn. Ooh. This is nice. I was complaining about not being able to do this. Convert some of all these lower level things into higher level things. Last stream. So this makes me happy, although this is probably something I would do off screen. Oh my gosh, another impede. Yes. The more impedes, the better. Okay. Ooh, we can make something... Only one? How many can we make? 2.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you very much, Rosette.
I put quite a lot of effort into this.
Okay, excellent. Okay, whoops. There we go.
Switching to maintenance mode.
She has an impede 1. She also has an impede 2. Okay. He has an impede 2 already. She has an impede 1. I don't see that he has an impede. So if I give him impede 2, the impede 2, what does that change? Right now, flare boost, chrono boost, cosmic boost versus chaos boost. Yeah, that's okay. It's accuracy, though. Yeah, he doesn't have much in the way of accuracy. If I remove that... Ooh, ow. Yeah. Strike 1. That's critical.
Skill loadout updated.
Yep, and I'm cool with that. She has a defense 2 already. Defense 2 already. Oh my goodness, I forgot that you got a lot of things removed. Universe.
You learned a new shard skill.
We have an action 2 for her. We do. Oh, that's nice. But removing that decreases her accuracy. Single element slot. She has a lot of unopened slots. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't open anything up with that one. Let's see. It's over there. Let's go back this way. I'm going to go through that particular tunnel. See if I can open up some of Ren's slots over here. Urban settings. Oh, so close. Being able to open up that last one. Oh, what about plugins for her? Oh, these are to buy plugins. I'll check plugins for her in a bit. Oh, I can do it right here. Oops, no I can't. Okay, although, we'll go ahead and purchase that one, what the heck. There we go. I knew there was a way.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Yes. Okay, she mostly has Mirage. Let's get her something else. Heals allies. Medium HP health. Just in case we need it. Oh, of course, the other thing we're going to do.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
You know, I'm always complaining I don't have enough of these, but I actually have quite a few. Yeah. Well, she has to use that healing thing. She's going to need all the help with her EP she can get. Oh, I don't have any. Darn it. Oh well. Okay. This way. I should probably save, huh? Let's go ahead and do that. You know, I wonder if they removed Feather from this game. That was a rather nifty and extremely overpowered thing they had in the last game. I have not seen it in this game. Maybe I just don't have the right amount of stuff yet.
There he is!
With Katra.
And Harwood's with him. So this really was your doing. Shocker.
My reputation precedes me. I'll have you know, I'm just a man behind the curtain. I'm certainly not the star. The winds of change are blowing over this whole island. And it's not only affecting you, but also everyone else here, too.
You want to speak in riddles all day? Or are you gonna tell us what the hell it is you're planning?
Katra, what's going on? Tell us what's wrong. He's unresponsive.
You bastard! What the hell did you do to him?
And when did you do it? I'm suspecting this is something that happened 10 or more years ago.
Oh, nothing much. Just a little push over the edge. All that's left now is to wait and see if the pieces fit. Now, get out there and break a leg.
What the hell?
What is this?
Katra?
Is he a Zero Child? There's more than one? There was more than one.
Wings? Made of shards? An angel?
Oh my god.
This can't be for real, can it?
He mustn't!
Make him stop, now! You'll be caught in it too!
Now, why would I do that? This is the best part of the show. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Though I suppose it'll make for a rather anticlimactic ending. If you want a happier one, you'll just have to do better next time.
Wow, we'd have to go quite a ways back for, He said next time. He knows about the time slips. After turning into an angel, Katra destroys the island. Dead end. Okay. Group searches for Katra. Shouldn't we go back to, like, here or someplace earlier? Prevent him from leaving? I hope after all that I get to, keep all the changes I made. Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover outside, but he couldn't have gone too far. Garu would have had time to leave the resort, so let's search the area, that and the area around it. He's left the resort. I'll ask the staff and the other guests if they've seen him. Please do what you can to find him. Ah, another memory. Katra? Check on the appearance of an angel. Did Howard do that? That's impossible. Those rushing and guns blazing's a no-go. What's the plan now, then?
Hey, you guys. Going somewhere?
It's the Silver Blade. You know, we didn't talk to her before, did we? Just heading out to run a few errands. What have you been up to? A little late to be wandering around, isn't it?
I was just getting some fresh air to clear my head. Things have felt a little off lately, and I think it has something to do with the Oathbreaker's plan, and whoever it is you're looking for.
Ah, so your unclouded eye at work again, huh? You picked up on anything specific?
Well, I've been feeling this presence from outside this world. It's coming from 3 spots around the island, and only at night. I didn't sense it at all during the day, but now I'm hearing these odd little murmurs wherever I go. It's almost like the island itself is trying to give birth to something, as if it's waiting for a resurrection of some kind.
What? And it is happening right now? I've also been sensing some kind of malevolent. I can't speak tonight.
Wish I could pinpoint where it was coming from. Unlike you, I haven't been searching this island from top to bottom. I bet you guys can figure it out, though. Good luck.
She can't be for real. How the hell does she know all that? Unclouded eye. Beats me, but I ain't complaining. It's a solid lead. I can't say I know how it all connects, but I suppose it's worth investigating. I concur. Perhaps we should try doing a few shard searches before we go after Katra. Shard search. Search any place on the island that seems suspicious. That's the entire island. Not here so much. The abandoned church. That makes a certain amount of sense. Oh. We had to put the places that seem suspicious in our quick travel menu. Thank you. An abandoned chapel. Are you sure there's something suspicious here? Positive. The nose knows. You sure about that? I doubt anyone, aside from us, has been in this dusty old place in decades. Well, there's only one way to find out for sure. Ooh, stained glass windows. Rather abstract, though. Nothing in the main part of the chapel. Oh, that medallion again. Obtained a cracked medallion. This looks like... I was curious about this thing when we stumbled upon it last night. Is that a Septine church medallion? It's cracked down the middle. Let's take it with us. We might find a use for it. Something that might stop an angel from destroying the entire island and everyone on it? Oh. Is there anything else in here? Is that a secret door? Here we are. This is the place that... Why can I not say that word tonight? Normally I can say that word fine. Malevolent, thank you. Force is coming from. Look, there's an empty space right there. The size of a medallion. Maybe that medallion will fit. Then place the cracked medallion into the slot. It's gone. I don't really get how it works, but given the state of that medallion, I'm willing to bet it sent something, somewhere. Wow, you can be more vague if you tried. I just don't understand why a device like that would be inside a chapel. Personally, I'm more curious as to why it was cracked. From the fracturing, it looks like it was trampled on. I suspect it was a deliberate act. From what we heard, the islanders used this like any normal church. So I don't really get why they'd have a device like this here. There's a good chance the members of this branch of the Septine Church were, in actuality, followers of the D therefore G cult. I knew something wasn't right when we were inspecting this church yesterday. Anyway, I think we're done here now. Something still smells off, though. Let's keep looking around. So Katra turning into an angel is somehow related to the cult. People like to say that Trails Through Daybreak is a good starting point. Because it goes into cult business, I am not convinced that it is, personally. Because you'd have to go look up what the D there for G cult was, and then you'd be spoiled for crossbell games. I mean, there's a few rabbit holes you would go down that basically would spoil the entire rest of the series for you. I mean, if you care about that, it would be kind of annoying. If you don't care about that, fine, but... Okay, what we need here... There's a green thing over here. At the observation deck. Let's go do that first. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting an optional monster. We will save and we will fight this monster. Where are the twins? Left this for us to deal with, huh? Rats. Here's some foes prowling around. Exterminate.
Displaying data.
Oh, can't use Death Blow. I was about to bring Reen out here. Reen.
Certain arts
Rin.
work well on it.
Rin and Reen are ever in extended conversations together in any of these games, that's going to be tough. Okay, weak to earth, weak to wind. Well, obvious thing to do is mark them. Let's get that side attack bonus in.
There! Take this!
You'll pay for that.
Well, that actually worked out pretty well for us.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Pressure him and move in.
Let's continue with the delaying.
Raging Buster!
A chance.
Look at its health, jeez.
Pressure him and move in.
We're doing good.
Oh, shoot. I don't have Rin set up so that she can come in now.
Going all in!
It's up to
Use
you now.
Rosette, then.
Leave this to me.
Pressure him and move in.
Yeah!
Now or never.
We're doing good.
I prowl in the night. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service. Now or never.
Your turn, Judith!
Valiant. Larceny.
We can win!
Certain arts work well on it.
Going all in!
Give them your all.
Feel my power! I'll cut you down to size! Azure Sunray! Do it,
Limiter
twin!
unlocked.
Certain arts work well on it.
I suggest we strike now.
Backing out.
Guess who's back?
Pressure him and move in.
Some art should really hurt.
Going all in!
I suggest we strike now.
Go get him, Nadia!
Take this and this.
say sorry, but I'm really not. Sweep 'em up, maid lady!
Some elements look effective.
We've got this in the bag.
We already know that Deathblow doesn't work.
Pressure him and move in.
Going all in!
Huh? You can't beat me!
We've got this in the bag.
Certain arts look to be most effective.
I'll exploit that.
Finish him, Van!
It's go time!
Certain arts will work better.
I suggest we strike now.
Give them your all!
Have some of this. What to do? Bye-bye!
The star has arrived!
Pressure him and move in.
I'll leave you speechless. Scarlet Dance! Keep moving, Van!
It doesn't look like it worked.
It's go time! Let's party!
Activating
Over here! All for you! You're down! Up to
Ooh,
you!
spend them. And we don't have anyone who can do... Except for Rosette. We don't have enough.
Going all in!
Ah, dang it.
Some elements look effective.
Pressure him and move in.
Activating skill.
You cannot run. Fire! Now or never.
Initiating skill.
Too slow! It's go time!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Keep moving, Van!
Attack their weakness with an art!
I suggest we strike now.
Let's party!
There! I won't hold back. Full boost!
Activating skill.
Watch closely. Accelerate! It's over! Radiant Seeker!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Certain arts look to be most effective.
Too slow!
You're up, Baron.
I'm out! I'm taking over!
Maybe proceed with caution. Have some more.
You got this, Van!
There!
We can win!
Certain arts
Maybe
work well
proceed
on
with
it.
caution.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Now, Judith!
I suggest we strike now. Valiant Larceny!
Chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Stay on guard!
Certain arts
You
will
got
all.
this, Van! I'll dice you up!
I won't hold back. Full boost!
Stay on guard!
The rest is up to you.
The star has arrived!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
It's dangerous. Don't try to be a hero. A good chance for a shard boost.
Backing out.
I'm on the scene.
Pressure him and move in.
Diaper activate there.
Hit him fast, Barry.
You'll be sorry.
Activating skill.
Blink and you'll miss it. Soar for me! Phoenix Dance!
Boost gauge
Keep
limit
up,
crushed.
Lifter!
Certain arcs look to be most effective. Initiating
Okay,
skill.
we've whittled him down quite
Finish
a
him,
bit.
man!
Gotcha! We're done!
That was cool. Is it Silent Slasher has been upgraded? Good. However, that's good.
That takes care of that.
The creature on Nimith Island completed.
Reward deposited.
A quest I did not know was there. But it worked. It healed everybody and gave us some extra CP, but why is Ren down here? Oh dear, who am I going to not have? Sorry, Rosette. So a choice between you and Ren. It is no choice. Okay, let's go to the cave entrance. And then go to the ruined altar.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Probably didn't need that, but just in case. Something in the back of the cave. Oh. I'd forgotten all about this altar. Looks like we found what we were looking for. Howard and those twins must have set this up. This thing's way creepier than when we were here earlier. I'm getting some serious goosebumps. It's a devil. No, more like a malevolent god. Someone's really fond of that word. Is that the only word you can translate whatever the equivalent in Japanese was? Why would they worship such a thing? Lori's been expanding her vocabulary. This isn't at all what they profess to believe in. I suppose this is further proof that their already warped minds had twisted that much further. I'm detecting large quantities of dark spiritual energy. It is harming the Septian veins. Then we need to stop it. Don't touch it. I don't see a switch or lever anywhere. I've got a different solution in mind. Crack. Whoa. Done and done. Who cares how archaeologically important this thing might be? Ooh, the brute force approach. I like it. We don't have time to search around for something that might not even exist. The spiritual energy disturbances are beginning to dissipate. That monument was clearly the cause. Well, do you think we're done here? Something still smells off. Let's keep looking around. Broken monument to an evil god. Not catching a whiff of anything unusual about it, though. Are you sure? It does want us to check it. As far as I know, we can't swim in this game, so... Something still smelled off, though. But there's nothing there. The only thing left is the altar. Okay, when he said something still smelled off, I guess he didn't mean right in that particular location. He meant at the altar. Okay, let's see what happens this time.
Well,
I know, I'm hesitating. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what. Okay, deep breath. Let's see if we get destroyed by an angel this time. Selected route leads to a dead end. Skip to the final scene. Skip. Okay, so we have to do this again, basically. And where are we now? We're back here again.
Hey, you guys. Going somewhere? I was just getting some fresh air to clear my head. Things have felt a little off lately, and I think it has something to do with the Oathbreaker's plan, and whoever it is you're looking for. Well, I've been feeling this presence from outside this world. It's coming from 3 spots around the island, and only at night.
I've taken care of 2 of them. The other one's the altar. Plus, I beat up a bad beast, so...
I didn't sense it at all during the day, but now I'm hearing these odd little murmurs wherever I go. It's almost like the island itself is trying to give birth to something, as if it's waiting for a resurrection of some kind.
Yeah, that would be Angel Quatra, I think.
Wish I could pinpoint where it was coming from. Unlike you, I haven't been searching this island from top to bottom. I bet you guys can figure it out, though. Good luck.
Okay, so what am I missing? Still at the ruined altar. the only thing showing up. Cave entrance. Maybe we have to approach the altar on foot? And why does it keep saying investigate? I don't think this would make any difference, but just in case it does.
Now then!
What is this here? Those are those mysterious, unbreakable containers we run into every now and again. Curiouser and curiouser. Should I go back to the villa and discuss it with anyone? I'm really puzzling this out here. What are these red dots I'm seeing on the main map? They're not monsters. The areas of interest? The ship landing. Ah, they are areas of interest. What have I not done? The only thing that's showing up is the ruined altar. But if we go there, we get wiped out. Nothing else is showing up on our clues. So I guess I have to do like an old-fashioned game and go different places that might hold a clue. Oops. We can't go in. Oh, that's right. We went in the side door. I did that before. If I can find the side door. There it is. We can't go back in here. Yep, this is a dead end. Okay. Get back to the villa. Who can we talk to? We can find what's her name again. She might have another clue for us. Not like she's uninvolved. She's going to get killed too. Her unclouded eye should tell her that. There she is. Grub in this villa is also delicious. Go ahead and eat whatever you want, Kuragami. Very well. I should take you up on your offer. I'm going to tell you how to live your life, but you don't seem to be too worked up about any of this. And you should be! Fair enough. I'd probably be on pins and needles too if I were in your shoes. Still, you guys pull off your search and rescue mission whether I lift a finger or not, right? Besides, I've got an empty stomach to refuel. So I'll just enjoy my mini feast here and wait for the good news to roll in. The princess has high hopes of you. Do not prove her wrong. So far we have twice. Actually, the advice you gave was enough of a leg up already. We won't rest until he's back with us. That's the spirit. She is so unlike most of the people who follow the path of the sword. I had a sinking feeling all evening. Perhaps the emergency situation earlier is to blame. Oh, what am I saying? This is Nimith Island. Any number of things could be nagging at me. After all, this island was once home to that accursed mansion long ago. And then there's those graves I've been avoiding. Oh, pardon me. I got so lost in thought that my mouth went on autopilot. Just you pretend not to have heard any of that. Just chalk it up to the ramblings of an old man. Mansion. I always figured it was located somewhere around here. You mentioned graves, too. Or to ignore that part. Is that the clue I needed? No. I'm glad I talked to everybody that I hadn't talked to before, but still. This is really problematic. It's very old school JRPG where you run in circles trying to figure out what to do with that key that you don't know what to do with. You drop it in a random well is the answer. Thank you, Final Fantasy V. Scarred me forever. Said something was still bugging him, but there wasn't anything in the cave. Can I go near the ruined altar without going into the ruined altar? Is that where those graves are? That's a thought. Randomly do this and see if anything pops up. This goes on much longer. Whoops. Sorry, beasties. It's actually doing other things. Just ran into you accidentally.
Shall we begin? There we go.
Now I'm mad.
One skill coming right up.
Wide open.
You got this, Aggie.
Activating skill.
There.
We can win.
I'll exploit that.
That went well.
You did real good, S.
I haven't looked up anything in this game yet, but there hasn't been anything as puzzling as this.
Much better.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
Ooh, fishies!
Oh, I said to you, what? Vulture's over there. Wait. Okay, I'm going to save. It looks like there's something near the altar. Can I approach from the side and not get caught up in the automatic we all die by the angel thing? Ah, darn it! Answer to that is no. Yeah, skip to the final scene. Skip. And I'm actually just going to totally skip all. What have I not done? Actually, skip all. Well, I suppose I don't have to reload. What I figured out was whatever that thing is by there, I can't do anything with it. Oh, there are things on the to-do list that are done. Oh! Okay, yay. Nice, but doesn't really help me in my current predicament. There's nothing else in the cave as near as I can tell. Nothing else in the church either, as near as I can tell. I haven't been back to the church though. Let's go back to the church and see. And there wasn't anything in the lab, which struck me as the other place. There's a medallion fitting into the wall, not catching of a whiff of anything unusual about it, though. Which is pretty much what he said about the cave. Maybe there's a reason that monster is at the observation deck. That. Ooh, nice view. Okay, so not here. What am I missing? Doesn't look like there's any way we can approach the altar without getting wiped out. And yet, that's the only key event left. The silver blade had nothing left to say, and is completely indifferent to the fact that not helping us is going to get everyone killed, including her. It's a nice thing to have, but that's not what I was hoping for. Upstream monsters.
Let's begin, shall we? Take them down in a single blow! You're on the ground, you said! The first move is ours! Allow me! There we go!
Your turn, Nadia!
One skill's coming right up!
We can win!
You're open!
A chance!
Activating skill.
There! It's time!
Now!
All in a day's work.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ren.
Monsters over there. Monsters over there. I'm just really puzzled.
What's next on the agenda?
Well, you ask me. Or you tell me, I guess. Ship landing. I have to assume this was not here when the cult was here, so. Do I know where this graveyard is? If I knew where the graveyard is, maybe that's where I need to go. I don't know where the graveyard is. If I were to hazard a guess, though, I would assume that the old mansion and the graveyard is where the villa is now. Well, let's just keep going places. This is very old school, just revisiting every place you've been in the hope that something clicks. Oh, wow. Interesting seeing it lit up from a distance like that. But it was a monster for a second. Holy heck. Did I find something? Enter the hot springs? Seriously? Sure.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Just what I needed.
Well, not what I personally was looking for, but it's probably important for other things. I'll remember it's there, though, in case I need to come back for another hot spring fix. I was so happy. I thought, I found something. No, I didn't. Okay, did I go over in this little promontory over here? Yes, because you can see the villa from there. Let's go on the far end. Oh, there's a boat. Oh, we magically teleported here. We didn't have a boat. Okay. Distant Reef. Easternmost Reef. Oh, is that where I was? No, it wasn't.
We found it!
What did we find? Oh, a place for him to dig. That's what that thing was by the altar. Just monsters here. In that one dig place. Forgotten all about him being able to do that. Wait. There's something over there. How do I get there? The abandoned village. I bet you that's the graveyard he was talking about. How did I miss that? I don't know how I missed that, but I did. Oh well, I found the hot springs, so Van's happy, I'm sure.
So, what's next on the agenda?
Boy. It doesn't show up here because I haven't been there before. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get there. That was exhausting.
So, what's
wow.
next on the agenda?
And I keep pushing the wrong buttons now. Here we go. What is closest to this thing out here to nowhere? It looks like the ruined lab might be the closest thing I can actually teleport to. Okay, that's fine. I might have to fight a few monsters. I can handle it. Well, let's see if this works. We have to go back through that tunnel. Loading monsters, yay. They don't seem that interested in me, do they? Not complaining. Oh my goodness. Well, that was quite the detour, but hey, hot springs. Always good to find hot springs. Let's see if I can scoot around here. This is the abandoned village.
We found it!
Will you please investigate that area right there? Thank you. Ooh, Sepith. We needed that. Okay. And this way? And there. How do we get down there? There's a path. What is this? Gravestones. They actually marked the graves of the children they murdered? I didn't see anything wrong with these stones during the day, but something's definitely up with them now. We actually didn't see these stones during the day. So I missed this section. They're gravestones, right? You'd never be able to tell at first glance. They're pretty beat up. Maybe they didn't have anybody to mourn them. No, that's not it. I'm thinking these are the graves of the children who were kidnapped and brought here. Possibly other victims. I imagine the people who fled the island over a decade ago erected them to give the dead some sense of solace. Okay, so they weren't erected by the cult. The cult wouldn't care. Perhaps a storm knocked them over. Or maybe their sorry escape was simply the result of the ravages of time. They didn't even carve the names or the numbers of the dead into the stones. It's just so horrible. They couldn't even be returned to their homes or their families. This is the kind of twisted cruelty the cult and their way of life brought about. And then the gardens followed in their footsteps. What are you doing? I know it won't do much to ease their pain now, but I'd like to wipe all this soot and dirt off. Ah, well, we can try at least. They set the headstones back upright and cleaned them off as much as they could, because there is no urgency about anything else happening on the island. Afterwards, they said a prayer for them according to the customs of the Septian Church, and mourned their losses. Whoa. May you rest in peace. The malevolent force is gone. I hope we were able to provide them with some semblance of comfort. I'm sure we did. Thank you, everyone. Ross, Etta, Katra, Hadj, I hope you can rest in peace now. I think we hit every place that gave off an odd scent. Oh, thank goodness. Pretty sure we've done everything we can at this point, yeah? Yes, I think you're right. The malevolent force doesn't feel as strong as it did before. The dark energy that was being sent from each location has mostly been sealed off, I think. Those things we saw were like open insults to the goddess, right? Talk about poor taste. Well, I think we've done all we can for now. I really wish we could do something about the rest of the negative energy surrounding the island. I get what you mean, but we might be better off not getting our hopes up. After all, this entire island is more or less an affront to the goddess. None of this makes a difference to me. What does matter is that we make it out in one piece this time. I agree. All right, let's head back to where Quatra is. Might be best to prepare yourselves for the worst. Restored tombstone for one of the cult's victims. Not catching a whiff of anything unusual about it, though. Okay, so when he was saying he was catching a whiff unusual in the cave, he didn't mean in the cave. He meant on the island, and also someplace I hadn't been before. Anything else around here? Oops. Crystal or two. There we go. Okay, save. Back to Katra. This technically isn't an act, it's called fragments, but maybe this will finally be the end of this really long interlude. Okay, deep breath. Well, they didn't immediately try to take me to the end game. So, yay. Okay, see what we can do here.
There he is!
And Harwood's with him.
So this really was your doing. Shocker.
My reputation precedes me. I'll have you know, I'm just a man behind the curtain. I'm certainly not the star.
Oh, you know something? That's a Wizard of Oz reference. What do you guys know about the Wizard of Oz? Just curious.
The winds of change are blowing over this whole island. And it's not only affecting you, but also everyone else here, too.
You want to speak in riddles all day? Or are you going to tell us what the hell it is you're planning?
Katra, what's going on? Tell us what's wrong. He's unresponsive.
You bastard! What the hell did you you do to him?
Oh, nothing much. Just a little push over the edge. All that's left now is to wait and see if the pieces fit. Now, get out there and break a leg.
I'm...
What is this?
Catra?
Wings? Made of shards?
Is he supposed to be another Zero child?
Angel?
This can't be for real, can it?
He mustn't!
No, it's not over yet!
Oh?
It stopped. It looks like our little trip around the island has more than paid off.
Especially because there were hot springs.
There are spiritual singularities all over the island that give off negative mana. So you found them, did you? And here I thought we were all about to accept death's sweet embrace.
Did you? Because last time you said maybe you'll get it right next time. Like you knew time slips were happening.
Way to keep your eye on the ball, Spriggan.
Why you?
Van, look!
Mr. Salesian!
It wasn't enough to snap him out of it.
The surge in mana was just a fun little extra. My real plan was to create the vessel, and that has been accomplished.
Vessel?
Vessel.
What are you?
Fearless vessel. A boss fight.
Ben!
Yeah, we're gonna beat some sense back into him. Let's go! I'll take you on.
Okay.
Use a
Weak to
shark
anything
to
in
get the
particular?
upper hand.
No. Death blow, not happening. Everything else has a possibility. No, it's a really good
Let's
thing we
stay on
found
the
that hot
offensive.
springs. So we can all do this.
You've got this in the bag.
You got this!
Give them your all.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course!
Yeah, I should probably do
Sunray!
things like, you know, shields and regen and all that, but I always just go right for the big guns. I really do. What do you have? Do you have anything that would be good?
Initiating drive.
Crescent would be great.
One steel, get right up.
There!
Chance!
Oh, hello.
Full boost. Go all out.
If I'd realized you had that coming up, I might have done things a bit differently.
You've got this in the bag.
Too heavy delay.
Activating
Raging Buster!
Now or never!
Ah, Patrick's got a lot more HP than he normally does.
Let's stay on the offensive. I prowl in the night. There's nothing I can't swipe. Grimcat coming your way.
hasn't peed.
Something's coming. Get
She
ready.
hasn't peed.
Your turn, Skittle.
Get ready. You're done. Here. Time for a little payback. Pressure him and move in.
Death blow doesn't work,
We've got this in the bag.
but Buster Cannon might be a good idea.
I need your assistance. Buster Cannon!
Nice. Moving on.
Oh, okay, we just had to get him down to a certain amount.
I'm just gonna keep growing and growing.
How is he still going?
Please, stop this, Catra. Come back to us.
Pull yourself together. We know for a fact that this isn't who you want to be.
Yes.
Whoa now. We can't end the show here. It's not quite time for the curtain call.
The hell?
Catra!
The Oathbreaker's going in with him!
There was a secret passage here this whole time?
This must be their...
What was that explosion?
It came from the villa.
Van! Are you okay?
We're fine. What the hell's happening over there?
Oh!
The villa was suddenly attacked by all these horrible machines!
Why? Why is this happening to me?
And please tell me Catra's okay.
He's gonna be just fine. Don't worry. Elaine, we've still got some stuff to do here. Hold down the fort until we can get back.
Understood. We'll deal with things on our end. Just take care of yourself, Van. And tell that to the others, too.
You better come back to us safe and sound. Got that?
I hope they'll be okay.
Okay, so they cranked all the anti-monster lights up to maximum, so it looks like they got archaisms after them instead, which wouldn't be affected by the lights. Clever.
They can handle themselves. Right now, we need to worry about what's in front of us. Now, let's move!
Holy. Underground cavern. I can't believe there was a hidden passageway right beneath our feet. There's an ominous air hanging over this place. I felt it earlier, but it wasn't as strong as it is now. This has to be the malevolent force that Kasim was referring to. The existence of this area didn't come up during our shard search. Something must have blocked the scanning system. Perhaps the cult put countermeasures into place back then. So, they created their own private little playground that followed a sacred animus ruin in the process. How very like them. Now Harwood's made said playground his own. No, I wouldn't want to have a picnic in this decrepit old place. But that's neither here nor there. Playtime's over now. We gotta bring the curtain down on Harwood's dumbass charade and bring our technical advisor back home. I couldn't have said it better myself. We'll have to watch out for the twins. There's no way he didn't bring them along for the ride. Alrighty, Heidi. Let's write this up lickety-split so we can get right back to our vacay. A full month of lazing and lounging. Here I come. Yeah, I thought I was the slacker of the group. Okay, let's do this, everyone. We will do this next time. Come on, let's pose. Next time. Almost have the framing right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. This took a few turns, didn't it? But we found hot springs, so it's all good. Take care. See you next time. Have a good rest of your day.